Now, it is Britain's largest private employer, but today Tesco buckled under pressure over its use of unpaid work experience staff and announced that they will now be paid. It's a blow for the government, which has spent days defending the right of high street chains to have work experience candidates work for free. A host of other major names are also distancing themselves from the programme, including Pizza Hut, Superdrug and, in the last hour, Arcadia, the clothing giant which owns BHS. Our social affairs editor Jackie Long has this report.
Tesco bosses here say,
we won't work if you won't pay.
A small protest and a simple message, but it began to gather momentum.
No pay, no way.
With more protests planned at Tesco stores across the country, the company moved today to counter accusations that it was using benefit claimants for unpaid labour.
Today we're also announcing a 4-week paid work experience with a guaranteed job at the end of that if it's completed successfully. And that's to give people the choice. Some people may not be in a position where they can come off benefits.
It was this offer in an online advert last week to work full-time for Tesco but only get benefit that thrust the company into the eye of the storm. Posted on the Job Centre Plus website, it provoked huge criticism. It started out as an advert on the internet for a night shift worker at Tesco's, but it's turned into a massive row about the rights and wrongs of making unemployed people work for their benefits. Is it, as the government argues, valuable work experience or free labour for some of the country's multi-billion-pound companies? Today, Tesco has moved to clarify its position, and it's not the only company having second thoughts. Channel 4 News has learnt that Burger King and Pizza Hut are both reviewing their involvement in the scheme. Electrical store Maplin's pulled out last night, while TK Maxx, Waterstones, Sainsbury's, Matalan and Superdrug have all chosen not to take part.
Did you all know each other beforehand? Or?
Even as private companies moved away from one government work scheme, the Deputy Prime Minister was announcing another one, also dependent on private firms stepping in. The scheme, worth £126 million, is aimed at some of the most poorly educated and low-skilled teenagers in the country. The job of finding them work will be left to private companies and charities who will be paid by result.
We will pay them if they can show us that they can help those 16 and 17-year-olds to, if you like, get off the sofa, get away from the television and enter into the real world of work and training and education.
This is my agreement.
Ewan Natty says he's desperate to join Mr Clegg's real world of work. He has a degree in electrical engineering, but is now looking for any job at all, as long as it's paid. He says government plans to make him do unpaid work experience as part of the work programme are simply not right.
You have to give 30 hours of your service without no pay for 4 weeks.
But what's wrong with that? Why shouldn't you go and do some sort of work experience in return for your benefits?
Because I am already have a Bachelor of Engineering degree, and I've done my hard work to achieve this goal, and I'm now expecting to find a job that I can pay my way through society. I don't want to be giving my service to any organisation for free of charge.
Tesco's move today clearly leaves them feeling more comfortable. No one who does work experience with them will lose their benefit if they leave. The big question now is, will other companies follow suit, and where that will leave the government's plans.